This time he comes on his left foot, has a shot, scores!
And as a start now of Heat.
The school national sporting organizations are not just about winning matches. They are also about helping students grow, both as athletes and as individuals. In this second episode, I sit with Curriculum Coordinator Acting Mrs. Mingnyo King. My first question is this: how do these organizations really help students develop while they're still in school?
These competitions cater for the needs of all students, primary students as well as secondary school students. The competitions have a specific format and structure, and all schools and students are invited and encouraged to take part. Schools prepare their students through practice, where they are allowed to hone their sporting skills. The schools then register teams to compete in the competitions, which are organized by the SNSOs. Students compete throughout their primary school lives. They transition to secondary school levels, where they continue in the SNSO of their particular choice, and therein we have a situation where students have the opportunity to participate in a sport that they like. They practice their sporting skills, they hone their skills, and they become good athletes, top-notch athletes in some cases.
In terms of real impact, Mrs. King, can you share a success story of a student who came through the program?
We have numerous cases of students who would have been actively involved in our primary SNSOs, and they would have transitioned to the secondary SNSOs and make a stark difference or mark on the sporting landscape. So I can talk clearly about Malik Lewis. Malik attended Pleasantville Secondary School, and he now plays professional basketball in Australia. So clearly he would have been a part of the Trinidad and Tobago Schools Basketball Association, where he would have honed his skills in the sport, and now he's reaping the benefits. We also have Adrian Joseph, who attended Virginia University. He obtained a bachelor's degree, and he is a product of our SNSO. In cricket, we do have Navin Bidesi and Tariq and Tanique Vincent. Those twins, they participated in the Kirfta Games. We also have Destine Dillon and Kaelong Cruikshank, who represented Trinidad and Tobago in volleyball at the Kirfta as well. And these are just a snippet of the numerous cases we have of our athletes who went on represented the red, white, and black, a direct product of our SNSO.
Now, parents often ask about balance. Tell us, how do students manage their academics alongside sport?
The Ministry of Education structure is one that's a very enabling one for the SNSO support, and we find that all of the competitions, they do happen outside of the examination period. We note also that the practice sessions happen after school hours, and some schools have very specific structures where students are provided with the academic support that they need. But the secondary schools cricket league, I know for a fact, had an after-school academic program where they would have built on students who were a bit challenged in math and language, and they would provide that support for their budding athletes, so those students would not have been left behind.
So, if a parent or student wants to get involved, what is the best way for them to reach out?
The parents' first call should be to have a conversation with the principal of the school to which their child is going, see to what SNSO activity that school is taking part in, because you would note that some schools are considered to be football schools, which means they do take part in the SSFL activities or the National Secondary Schools Football League activities, the SSFL SNSO, or they perhaps may take part in the National Primary Schools Football League activities, so they would be considered a football school, and in that case, for sure, the parent may have the opportunity to get their child involved in football. Other schools may be actively involved in secondary schools volleyball league activities or secondary schools tennis association activities. And in that case, the parents can have the conversations with the principal and be so guided.
Curriculum Coordinator Acting Mrs. Mingnyo King, who gave us a closer look at how SNSOs support our students. In the next episode, we'll talk about the competitions and pathways available through sports in schools. Remember, you can contact the Physical Education Sport Unit with your queries at 622-2181 extension 1030.
This was a production of the Information Division, Office of the Prime Minister.